Hello, this is Ron today for my first flight of with the Skydio 2 drone, the new drone out by kind of not a startup company, but a new company. There was a Skydio one, but this is the first big release drone from them. I have it right here in the car. Comes in this nice case. It's got even kind of a landing pad on the front of it, and it's got nice little carrying strap for it. You can kind of carry it like this, like long ways, or you can actually turn the straps and carry it, sideways like this if you would prefer. But it's a well-made case, good quality zippers on it. They feel really good. So I have today, if you're looking for a video where somebody uses the beacon and they ride on a skateboard or electric bike or something like that and avoids like a million trees, this isn't the video for you. Today we're going to use the Skydio remote controller. You may recognize this. It's the same control they use on the Parrot and Alfie drone, but we're going to fly with the remote controller today, so it's not going to be any wild avoidance going on today here. We'll get to that. We'll do that in a later video, either beacon too, but we're just going to do kind of a regular flight, because a lot of people want to know, well, can you fly just as a regular drone? People say, well, I don't do any skateboarding or any type of biking at all, that I'm going to be avoiding a bunch of obstacles. Okay, well, it's still maybe the drone for you. We're going to see how it flies with the controller. We're going to see what kind of video you can get when you can play. I got the app downloaded where you can play, make adjustments and everything to get a better video quality. So again, we're down here at the Jersey Shore in Margate City. We're at Plymouth Avenue right now, and the bulkhead's right there, the dunes, and the beach is just on the other side. So we're gonna, the sun's that direction now, so we're probably gonna fly down towards the Margate fishing pier with the sun at the drone's back, so we get some nice looking video. It's kind of like, it's a midday here, maybe just a little past midday, and the sun's pretty high in the air, so everything's a little bit too bright, but hopefully we can play with the exposure settings a little bit. So we got this kit here. We're gonna show you what's in the kit. Okay, in here, we have the drone, 2 batteries, some extra props, and I've already showed you controller, so that's all we got today. So I'm going to stop the video and we're going to get set up and get ready for a flight. So I'm going to try to do a screen recording so you can see what I'm doing at some point with the settings. So all right, just stay put, don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. All right, we're starting up the drone. We're starting up the app. We got takeoff on the screen here. You can see the screen recording. I'll put it on the screen, but we're ready to go here. We're 97% battery life. It doesn't tell me satellites here, so I don't know satellites. Maybe I will eventually, but maybe I won't. So we're gonna take off, and you can watch it take off, and then you can switch to the screen recording view, or I will switch to the screen recording view. All right, we just hit the fly to take off button. She's hovering there. I got a land button on the screen. We're auto recording. That's nice. I don't know my satellites or anything, but All right, I just completed my first flight with the Skydio 2 drone from Skydio, and it was a complete success. I flew it with the controller. I flew it down my kind of my normal range test, at least for the Wi-Fi drones. Flew it down to the pier. I could have gone further. I had no Wi-Fi breakup. The FPV signal looked great. Maybe I'll take it a little further on the next battery, but. I had good control. I mean, I'm used to the controller because I had the parent Nafi also, so I thought the controls worked very well. I changed the sensitivity a little bit. A lot of people said it was slow, but I saw their videos, so I bumped everything up to like pitch and roll to like 50-50 and move the gimbal up just a little bit, the yaw up a little bit. And, and of course I know the power button. It's like a speed button on there. What would you call that? Like a button that makes it go real fast. Anyways, so I had no problem with speed at all. I thought it flew terrific. In fact, I saw a lot of people. I just watched Billy Kyle's video recently where he wasn't all that happy with flying with the controller. So I kind of was thinking, it won't be that the experience I was hoping for. But not Billy's experience, his own experience, but flying with the controller, I thought it was terrific. I don't want to say it's as good as flying the Mavic 2 with the controller, but I mean it's darn good. And then I did a little tracking. I brought it in close to me. I saw the buttons pop up like the icon of a car. It could track my car, or it could track me. It's just a plus button. So I hit the plus button. I walked all over the dune, and it tracked me terrific. And I could adjust the height, and whether it was tracking me from behind or in the front or whatever. I mean, I was blown away. I can't wait to get this video home and editing. But the good news is I got a second battery, so we're going to do some more flying down on the beach or whatever. Maybe I'm going to walk around and have it follow me a little bit more. So stay tuned. I'm really excited about this drone. All right, in this part of the video, I'm going to test the autonomous tracking features of the Skydio 2 drone. I meant to do a screen recording here, and something always seems to go wrong with my second screen recording of the day here. I'm just going to talk through it here. So, okay, the drone's already found me. And a thing pops up on the screen where you hit a plus button over top of you. When it finds you, you hit the plus button. I'm using the controller here, not the beacon. So I hit the little plus button, and it found me. So now I'm moving, and I'm changing the direction of how I want it to track me. I have it in front of me now, in front of me to the right. Now I've changed it. And I cut the video there because it was a long time doing nothing. So I think from now I have it tracking me, of course, on the my right side. Still on the right side. And you can change like right upper, right lower. So okay, now I've changed it to my left and from behind. Now I'm moving it to the left of me in front. Just trying to get some of the water in there, the beach. Some of the good stuff rather than just that sand. Looked like I was walking the desert or something earlier. So there you got some good shots of the waves rolling in. I shot this in 4K, 60 frames per second, but I used the HDR feature, so it's a little dark. So I probably wouldn't recommend using the HDR feature in any type of a lower light. That just looks a little bit too dark for me. I mean, I could brighten it up. I didn't really want to edit it for this video purposes. I wanted to keep it, pretty much like it was out of the camera. I mean, it looks good. The colors are good and so on. Of course, now I have moved the drone behind me, the track me. On the phone app, it's just a simple, a placement of you just click a button where you want it. Okay, now I've changed. Got the drone tracking in front of me and to my. It looks like it's gone back and forth. It's just kind of in front of me right now. When it changes positions, it really changes. It really moves fast. So now I'm changing position again. Now I've got it to my right. You can see I'm getting the waves rolling in there. So that's a pretty good position. It makes it kind of real scenic looking. And of course, if you were flying your Mavic or something, you could do all this on your own. But it's kind of neat having the drone just do it for you, and it kind of always does keep you pretty much in perfect frame. All right, so now I must be changing it again. Now I'm doing this voiceover like the day afterwards or 2 days afterwards. So let's see. Now I have it spin around to my left side as I'm walking back to the dunes. You can see the shadow of the drone in there. Okay, and I must be repositioning again. It's very easy to reposition this, which makes it so cool. Okay, now I have it in front of me as I'm walking back. Okay, this is one of my favorite things, the way you can just kind of reposition it to show what you want to show in the scene. Now I've moved it, and you can move it up and down. Now, as obviously you can see, I've moved it up for kind of a overhead. I find the lower angle to be a little more cinematic, but as you can see, I lowered it and much more cinematic there, where you see all the the vista of the ocean in the background. So I'm almost back to the dunes now, and I like the fact that even though I'm going to walk up the dunes, this thing, you don't have to worry about the height. It just adjusts the height, right along with you, which is, really cool. So, so I'm sorry I lost screen recording this. Maybe I'll try to show this on a tabletop video, what this looks like. So thanks for joining me, and I hope everybody enjoyed the autonomous tracking features of the Skydio. All right. Thanks. See you in the next one.